the museum, and I've got a bit of a smirk on my face. I probably shouldn't, because it's the Museum of Broken Relationships. That's right, broken relationships. So if you've had a relationship that's gone sour, and you should point out not just romantic relationships, also personal relationships. And the idea is that you donate that item, something from that relationship, that item that meant something to you in the relationship, and they've collected in the form of a museum here in Zagreb, Croatia. And they're on display with a little caption underneath about what's happened. Garter belts. In 2003 they broke up. I never put them on. The relationship might have lasted longer if I had. At the end of a relationship, all sadness and pain discharge themselves into one last emotional burst. 2 windows and an entrance door paid for it. This iron was used to iron my wedding suit. Now it's the only thing left. A can of love incense. Doesn't work. Tell me a little bit about how this became about. You're the manager here, so there's some owners behind it.
Yeah, it started like art project in 2006, and after that publicity was crazy because it was unique things, so they started to travel around.
So one of the most interesting things for me was also the confessional booth, okay? Not in the sense of like the Roman Catholic Church confessional booth, but some things are in your mind and they're not actually physical items, so you can write it out and read through that. And there's actually some touching stories there. On the creative side, the one that really struck me the most was there's a lady that wrote a love letter on the back of a mirror. And then she smashed it all up into small little broken pieces and put it in a jar and sealed it up and then donated it here. So you can read little parts of this love letter in the shards of glass that are in this glass jar. Very interesting the way that was done. Now the sad reality is many relationships do break up, and if they do break up, this is a great place to come to help with that process. Because we've got, for example, in the store here, you can buy a bad memories eraser. You know, that's the big size too. That's for like heavy-duty relationship breakers, right? And also we've got the, in case of anger, break here pencil. Percy von Lipinski at the Museum of Broken Relationships.